You're listening to Fathead Radio.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Save the day.
11:02.
My boy. Krabs. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Are we on?
We are on the air, pal.
On the air. Well, what I wanted to do was apologize to your thousands of fans last week for not being there to give you an update on the game. I was stuck in Westminster Abbey.
Well, you mean potentially millions of listeners. But, yeah, they're going to have to get over it. I apologize for you last week. I knew at the time I was talking like, hey, we don't know what happened. So this could be something dangerous. Pray for Johnny and my friends and make sure we hear until we hear from them. So it was good to know you had a screw up. At Westminster Abbey, huh? No free Wi-Fi there, turns out.
Well, there's Wi-Fi, but like when you go down low, like into the crypts, like where the kings and queens are buried and all that stuff there, you lose your Wi-Fi. So
that's a bad timing.
Yeah, you couldn't get a good connection. And I couldn't walk out because once you walk out, you can't come back in. So I was a little in a predicament there. Make Terry happy or make her unhappy. So
yeah, you made the right choice.
It was Fat Hat Radio or Terry.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on not blowing that one.
Yeah,
that was smart.
Line or
Yeah. No, I think that worked out right. And you guys are home safe and sound, which is way cool.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, it was a perfect trip. The Eagles game was just amazing. I don't know if you spoke to anybody, but I'm telling you, probably what was in the papers was true. It was, Mike, without exaggeration, it was 100-1 in fans.
Yeah.
If you couldn't get in on Saturday downtown, to give you an example, any bar you walked into was packed with Eagles fans downtown around the palace and all that. Every bar. Yeah, there was people just sitting. They have tables still set up outside. There was people sitting outside in the tables with Eagles gear on. And I think I seen 2 people with Jacksonville jackets on. That was
right.
It. That was it. And
well,
the one bar was called the Amarillo, I believe it was. That was the Eagles' home bar. And then the other one was Passyunk Avenue. And you couldn't even get close to that. Couldn't get close to it. That's how packed.
Right.
They had the street pass shut off to get there. So.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Because the Passyunk Avenue got some press over here. Now, you guys were already over there. But the week leading up to the game, yeah, I heard about Passyunk Avenue more than once.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that I heard about. And and you gave me the first insight into the 100-1 Eagles fans. And last night, I saw my cousin Tommy, and he was out there with his whole gang. They had about 30 of them. Okay. So, and he knew, and I can't remember them now, but I mentioned there's a group of 2,000 that go everywhere.
He knew
the name of them.
The Green Legion? I think it was the Green Legion.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's what it was.
Yeah, they brought a crew of 2,000.
2,000 people.
And they
I know.
Bar called the Amarillo. They were there, and
that was their bar, huh?
And Swoop and Brent Selleck, they were all there. They were at that bar there. You couldn't even get close to it. Yeah. You couldn't get near it. And we went by it, but it was just like you're like a sardine trying to get a beer. I think Billy and Joe Palmer went in there. They had one beer, and they said, "I'm getting the hell out of here." For Billy to walk away from a beer,
Yeah, he didn't walk away from the beer. You can't tell me that. He walked away from the bar.
That's what I'm sorry. You're right.
Right. There were other bars open.
The Eagles game, the stadium is really neat. The screen was a little small. They didn't have a real big screen, but the neat thing was there was an illegal motion call in the beginning of the game, and all of a sudden this big thing pops up on the screen explaining what illegal motion is.
Okay.
So, because of the fans there. And
Right.
we were lucky. We had probably about 6 guys behind us, all from England, all big-time Eagles fans. And they were asking us questions, and we were, asking them questions. Like, there were no cup holders there. So you had your seat, but no cup holder. We're like, yo, what's with this? No, he goes, well, because during our football, we're not allowed to drink up here. We have to drink down the mezzanine. He says because they won't let you drink up there, so we don't need cup holders.
Right. I guess they're cutting down the rumbles, fisticuffs.
Exactly. And they said, we love it when the American football comes here because now we can sit up here and drink.
Right.
So we bring something to the game,
That's pretty good.
But they were great guys. They were really good people. I don't know if you've seen the picture Helene took of her and Billy. The one guy photobombed them.
Right, the 2 guys, right?
Yeah, he was really funny, But everybody, I mean, what a city. I don't know if you've been to London. But what a city. What a city. And I mean, and I think just with all the Eagles fans, because even on Monday, Terry and I went downtown again. Monday, we wanted to see the Churchill Museum and the war rooms. Mike, it was empty. It was like a holiday. I mean, it was like, well, all the Philly fans went home Monday, and it was like emptied out. It was
nice.
That's how many Eagles fans were there. You just, anywhere you went in London, you just ran into Eagles fans. And I mean, so be it. The people in front of us were like, hey, how you doing? Oh, fine. Where you from? Philadelphia. Yeah, so are we. Well, I'm from Bucks County. Oh, really? Yeah, so are we. Well, I'm from a little town, Richboro. We're like, you're shit, mate. We're from Richboro. They live on Walnut Street around the block from us.
Had to travel overseas, meet your neighbors.
Yeah, right. How about it? That's what it was like, Mike. It was, and the game was fun. I mean, it was almost like a Super Bowl atmosphere there. That's what it was like. I mean, the way London, embraced all the Philadelphia fans. It was just, it was just something to see and hear. So I was glad we were all part of it. And we had a great group. The 8 of us. My one buddy, I'd never got a chance to run into him. We kept on, texting and going back and forth, but we just never got a chance to hook up with him. But the 8 of us had just a great time. And you're allowed to scalp tickets there, but they have a white line. So just for the hell of it, as I'm walking in, I says to the guy, he goes, we're buying tickets. Who's got tickets? Yeah, I said, 600 pounds? Pulls out a wad. He goes, well, okay, come on. I was, yeah, really? And I'm like,
piss that guy off.
I wish I was serious.
Yeah. He had somewhere to go.
He was
Terry didn't want to sit next to him, though.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was a scalper. He was buying and selling.
He was going to flip it. Jeez.
Yeah, and I mean, and he's standing right next to a cop. But you're allowed to scalp there.
Oh wow!
They have a white line. He even crossed over the white line when I said it, and the cop grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him back. You can't cross that white line and buy and sell tickets, and because that white line sort of is as you're coming off of the tube, So
okay.
It's amazing how they have it there, but
Sounds...
the walk in and the walk out was amazing. I don't know if you've seen any pictures of it, of people.
No, I don't think so. I'll have to look close.
I'll have to send you a couple photos that I have. I mean, I'm telling you, it looked like Moses crossing the Red Sea. I mean, that's how many people that there was walking in, and then you could cut off to the right and left to different pubs or to tailgates and stuff like that. But it was just, and you're walking in, and I'm telling, like I say it over and over, just Eagles fans. And you heard? Could you hear it on the game?
You know what? I got 2 notes here I wanted to say before we hung up, and you just perfect intro to one of them, because I did see 85,870 was the attendance, which is the most that's ever attended a American football game at Wembley Stadium.
Right.
But what I was disappointed in, and I told Aim, we watched the game. It was a great game on TV. I mean, it was a good game to watch, especially because they won. But I thought we'd be able to hear Fly Eagles Fly.
Oh, you couldn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it. But I heard people, like on TV, sportscasters or somebody, say that you could hear the Eagles fans in the crowd, but I couldn't.
It was, I mean, as soon as the touchdown and the extra point was kicked, everybody broke out in song. Everybody broke out in song, and I mean, it was clear as day. I mean, and that's Jacksonville's home field, and we booed in your home field as loud as we booed Jacksonville when they came out on the field. It was amazing. It was like, you lost right here. You don't even have the field, the stadium for you.
Right. That's pretty funny. Well, I can see where the Jaguar fans might be a little jaded because it's like their nighttime or something.
Right.
But the Eagles travel like this all the time. So I would think if they had 9 games, it'd be almost as many people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. I think it probably would be.
If they could afford it.
Well, I think the week before the Tennessee game was the new record, which was like 83,000 or 84,000.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And then the Eagles broke the record with 85,000.
Right. Yeah, 85,870.
Tons of London fans. And I'm telling you, you've seen every jersey in the NFL. You've seen Denver, Pittsburgh jerseys, Green Bay jerseys. You've seen Eagles jersey, and it's the Londoners. They've all adopted. Yeah, they all adopted certain teams, and they go there and wear their team colors there. And no fights. You don't see fights there. Nobody's yelling at anybody or anything like that. Everybody's just having a good time. It was a lot of fun, Mike. And
that sounds like it, man.
Glad I could share it with thousands of fans that are out there on Fat Hat.
Well, potentially millions. I hate to keep correcting you. Potentially millions.
Potentially millions.
Well, so am I. And don't worry, we're going to make sure that everybody who wants to hear this will hear it, because I'll clip this out. I can't do it until Monday or Tuesday, but I'll clip this out. This will be on the Best of Fat Hat Radio too. All right? I promise you. Because you had some good stuff there, Johnny. It was a good job.
Mike, it was good talking to you. I'll be in touch with you.
Thanks, Grabs. All right, Johnny. Thanks again, bud. Bye-bye. All right, that was great. Our good friend Krabs, spelled with a C, it turns out. That's another story. Calling in and giving us the recap from London. And he was out there with Terry. You heard him talk about Terry. And Billy and Helene, Joe and Sue, and Bobby and Paula. And my cousin Tommy and Chris were out there with their 30 closest friends from his Tailgating Eagles. And, I'll be putting that on the Best of Fat Hat Radio too, coming your way soon.
You're listening to Fat Hat Radio.
If you are thinking of selling your home, don't talk to strangers. Visit MikeBergenRealtor.com and deal with a friend. You're listening to Fat Hat Radio, the home of the least interesting man in the world.